Jr. drives one to the moon. Oh, my Tatis like Superman. You are a cartoon character. In the air to right field, towards the corner, and back. It's gone. Welcome to San Diego. The boys are having fun tonight. Strike three. Dodgers have won it all.
Red to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
Hey everyone, Dan Plesac here, and welcome to the show.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home run, I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line, drive like Dion. On prime time, I'm zeroed in, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down.
I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
Two scene ain't enough, four-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third, I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back, I'ma have to green it up. Like Fenway Wall, really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what a ring like, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real, to do what I do takes skill.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu roca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so a gol. Tú sabes que aquí es real, me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero. lunes semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Taylor Hurd gets hand of the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first Major League start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
So now here is Joaquin Diaz, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Joaquin Diaz becomes the first out of the inning. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. Second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
T-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Madrigal on second. Tellez is over at first with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is we're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Alejandro Kirk is in the 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Popped him up. Poisson is there. And that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Alek Manoah will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ronald Acuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 19.
Standing in now, number 19. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Alex McKenna will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next to hit is Marcus Semien, has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out there a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying with it out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set and the pitch. As he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 2, the Jays nothing. Alex McKenna will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The Jays will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hops this one up. Thomas has room in foul territory. 1 down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box, Miguel Geraldo. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Leonardo Rivas.
Next, here is Leonardo Rivas as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Carter hits next. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting it.
He'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Fouled away. Carter gets his lead at first, nobody out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Alex McKenna as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Oakland.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Baez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Jay Buhner struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Judge is on his horse. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now is number 19 for the series. He's 3 for 12.
Number 19.
First pitch on the way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Devo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
No one out with a runner at second. This is line to left. Rivas is there, and he has it for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So 1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead. And we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great A day, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a really nice.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. So he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy with that one.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the top of inning number 4. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it will be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
To the plate now, Miguel Geraldo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. Runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist in the opposite field.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 ball hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And stepping in, Joaquin Gallegos singled in his last at bat. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Jacob Junis is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 25, Jacob.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Striding in is Nick Madrigal, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Swing and a line drive. McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 4-3. So here is Matt Chapman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's inside.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gallegos is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert.
So next to hit is Robert Poisson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
Into the box, Alex McKenna. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 5-3 Athletics. Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You can definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Another one sent foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
That's the ball.
He lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
McKenna is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Buhner.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Buhner. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's quickly 0-2.
Nope,
sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. 2 down, no one on base, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. This will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down 5-3. And now in the box, number 19 as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the third time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. Better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, winning at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to the left side, reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they report the out.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Striding in for Oakland, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Yeah. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Called strike 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Number 14 on the season as it is now 7-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Into the box, Frank Thomas.
Number 35. Frank.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Madrigal moving to his left. 2 down. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And they'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The A's lead it 7-3. Now to the plate, here is Gabriel Moreno. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Giraldo.
Digging in next, Miguel Giraldo. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Heading after it is Judge. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Up next, Leonardo Rivas. Single homer run in his last time up.
Leonardo Rivas.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He'll hold at 2nd, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
So now to the plate, Joaquin Diaz. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. Here's a 2nd runner around 3rd. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Hit down the line at first. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. For the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the A's 7, the Blue Jays 5. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Matt Chapman stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Now to bat, Robert Poisson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They lead it 7-5. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Stepping in now, Jay Buhner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a little tapper. And he fouls this one off.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Tellez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A second for one to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More from the East Bay right after this. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Alex McKenna. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Dias is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be number 19. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy's off to a great start in this one.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. He's running. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rivas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Andrew McCutchen. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Leaving the runner back in standing. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Buhner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The A's strand 1. They're still up 7-5. Ready to begin the 8th. And standing in is the DH, Gabriel Moreno. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now it'll be Miguel Geraldo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in on the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next to bat for Toronto, Leonardo Rivas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And look inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2, 7-5. And now here is Frank Thomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Baseman, Frank Thomas.
And now the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The Blue Jays entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate is Matt Chapman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Skied into straightaway right. Buhner is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Next up, Gary Carter, runner in scoring position with Cesar. First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1-0 delivery. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. Number 14 on the season as they open up a 4-run lead.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs as the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on. Set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joaquin Diaz. He doubled his last time up. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Junis earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alec Manoah allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. J.B. Wendelken takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-5. Also out of Oakland, center fielder Ronald Acuna Jr. has been placed on the 10-day IL according to team reports. He's suffering from a torn finger ligament. Kyle Lewis smacked a home run and drove in 3, helping the Stros best the Yankees 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Texas Rangers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-6. The Halos earned the 4-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 5-4. The Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seat.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Tampa Bay find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Find a Blue gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
And now, Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting section, the center field.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate now is Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Number 19.
First offering. Number 19 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Dan Vero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
No, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third. The designated hitter.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Doby is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
Don Mattingly will bat next. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes Judge. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay throw. So won't get him.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the A's 0. McCutchen now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the AB now.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and a 1-0 pitch.
That's down, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Well, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. And he is in there.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Frank Thomas is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Mattingly is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's got to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. 1-0 the count. McCutchen on third. Judge is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Popped up the line to first. Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fouled away. second and third here, one man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. The ball that's carrying. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Set to get his evening at the plate started. George Brett trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You've got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and one. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Just hung in there on that one. A 1-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Not enough.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Ken Donahue. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, number 19. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape-measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Marcus Semien.
Number 10. Shortstop.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wind up and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead this one 5-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Now here's the first offering. as he grounds one briskly to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Ozzie Smith, he flied out leading off the ball game. First offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Judge is going back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
So next to bat will be Larry Doby. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the third inning. And as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Not only do they lead the league in runs scored, but also in team batting average. Some players I talked to during batting practice told me it's all about winning every inning. They try to take that mentality into each new frame. So when one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to get them home and put numbers on the board. Clearly, that approach makes this a very dangerous offense, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Matt Chapman.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. One ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count is full.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The next 3-2. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
They've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Trevor Richards is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Trevor Richards.
To the plate now, George Brett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tapped up the third base line. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mejia gathers. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Judge, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. Adds the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And it's fouled away. Mattingly over at second. Robinson on at first with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Now a long throw home. They will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now he'll foul this one off as well. The fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speedy catcher, Ken Donahue. Now the first pitch. Richards has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
No, that's down.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths.
Ball.
That last take is a great example.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Full count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Mejia is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, who bounced out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. And now the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ozzie.
Digging in to switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Larry Doby, who grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Couldn't get his hands through there. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
1 strike.
To short. Smith is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 6-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Bryce Harper. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Cue ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if he can.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Don Mattingly comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Skied down the left field line. Rosario is there. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Up next for the Rays, Brooks Robinson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Schwarber is off at first with 2 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in will be Frank Thomas. Singled in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Frank.
And now the first pitch.
Thomas.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Rosario.
Stepping in next, Eddie Rosario drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, George Brett, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody when they come, I'm announcing it. I'm always.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 50, second baseman, with
Merrifield next to hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Line down the left field line. But this will get foul for strike 2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So stepping in is Ken Donahue. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set and the pitch.
And a first pitch swing. He gets a fly ball to left center.
Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, number 19.
number 19, will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get his offense rolling. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and thrown. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground to third. Robinson has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the first pitch. Smokes this one into deep center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 6-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
McCutchen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ballgame. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one, long since departed for the showers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to Thomas, he's in time for the out. Now into the box, Bryce Harper. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
No ball.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. McCutchen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still. Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Matt Chapman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your back.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after screwing up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Frank Thomas. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here it comes.
Ball. Line 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Next up for the A's, Eddie Rosario, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready on 0-2.
Ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. And now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
He didn't look overly bold right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Brett retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
the first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Next up is Don Mattingly. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first to be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Rays down to their final out now. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And the first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's taking the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. Oakland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Finder Blue earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. John Smoltz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they destroyed the Rays 8-2. The Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 8-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. The Washington Nationals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-6. It was their 7th straight victory. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-2. The Indians' first baseman, number 14, added 3 RBIs to his total, helping Cleveland get by Cincinnati 6-5. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-4. The White Sox second baseman, number 42, was all over the diamond, hitting for the cycle, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 11-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-4. The Marlins launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-2. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. The Buccos allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-1. The Rockies center fielder, number 27, plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Rockies downed the Cardinals 12-5. The Padres sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance from my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring.
yourself, it's alright.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson. And they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained red, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Screaming, they the world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I need a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the future with runner tools, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge, don't get blood. Life will leave you battered and bent, lose a win, got a hold of your chin.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo, baby sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango, gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get bags. Jeans work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Had to beat
Rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Tampa Bay attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps.
That's the ball.
We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
At the plate now, Bryce Harper, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the ground screw out.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. So take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag and set for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 on, 2 out, and up steps Don Mattingly. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Grounded to third, fielded by Robinson. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting first, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So the next to bat will be Marcus Semien. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-2 the count. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count over.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
A shot to second base and handled for the first down.
The second base.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shag, and this team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Urquidy with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting done.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, you know, deal with a lot of the top pitchers. When you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. To short, hit hard. Reined in. And he's safe. Stepping up is Bryce Harper. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
And there's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a 2nd. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on his bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes a left fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at-bat at a time.
Now McCutchen belch run carrying well to left field. Left fielder looking up. Into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Frank Thomas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Comes into this one at 271. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Popped him up. Merrifield has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Matt.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
The first baseman, number 23.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Mattingly.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch. drive base hit to right. Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. Now Bruce Sutter is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Brooks Robinson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. With Merrifield next to bat. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look now the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 5-1. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Robert Poisson.
Baseman, Robert.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Ricky Henderson. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, number 19. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Runners on first with one down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And there he goes towards second. Awkward at it, missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. At the plate now, Marcus Semien flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here comes the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this one's in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short. Smith is there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ozzie Smith, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You can see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains 5-2. So now here is Frank Thomas set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Frank Thomas.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Doby is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on 1 pitch. Next, it'll be Aaron Judge, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there, 2 down. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail 5-2. Ready now is Bryce Harper. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
1 out, bases empty. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Pops this one up. Carter is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Next to stand in is Don Mattingly. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
This is in the air out to right. McCutchen is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 2-out double left stranded. More from MLB Network. Saturday Baseball. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Now at the plate, Robert Poisson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenging the
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter is safe.
To the plate now, Ricky Henderson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The batter, number 19.
Next to hit is number 19. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swings and misses, throw down. Was in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
1-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Chopped at third. Robinson is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there, and the deficit remains 5-2. And stepping in, Brooks Robinson, who's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
High in the air out to center field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 2 gone. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Line drive, base hit to right.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Colin Poche is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to second for a force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Guess he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Harper has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Number 35.
Striding in is Frank Thomas. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Harper gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 5-2. 7th inning ready to roll. The veteran